Hey guys, let's see. Well, you know what? I'm gonna scoot over a little bit. All right. All right. This is weekly live. I know we went live a few times yesterday, but this is a new one. Waited a couple minutes. This is the dinosaur place over at Horseshoe. Test that. Everybody's probably tired of my lives from yesterday. Stanley Cup. That's what everybody's talking about right now. Let's see. Wait a couple minutes. Got a couple people in here right now. Wait a few minutes. That was the dinosaur place at the at Horseshoe down there. Let's see. Weekly live. We are live. Actually, I think I kind of like this with the blinds open. All right. Wait just a couple minutes because we're on a tight schedule today. This one. I'm gonna make sure I get the information out though. Yeah, it has been a long time since we've done one in the house, but that's because we were gone all day yesterday, all day and night yesterday. So, all right, I'm gonna get started here, and then let's see as people come in. As you guys have questions, let me know as we get going. So, I got all my notes right here. So, if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. Right? I'm not being rude. I'm just looking down at my notes. All right, so let's start like we always do with weather. So it seems like that crazy like second winter that dropped in the middle of spring, that's done. So it seems like we're all good now. In the For the weather this upcoming weekend, next couple days is going to be high 80s, and I say couple days. That's Wednesday, today, Thursday, high 80s. Friday, 87 is going to be the high for this come. There's the flyover or the zip line. This coming Friday is going to be 87, and then we're right back into the 90s, guys. We're in full Vegas summer, getting into the 90s, and I think next week, like Tuesday or Wednesday, is supposed to be up to 99, and then we should be getting right back into the hundreds. So it seems like I mentioned earlier, that second winter that we got in the middle of spring, those days are gone, and we're right into summer. And I can tell you, it's hot. Let's start with the obvious news: Las Vegas Stanley Cup, or the Las Vegas Golden Knights won the Stanley Cup yesterday at home. And I put a couple videos up here on this channel because I was just live recording everything. I did get Steve Aoki's full set yesterday out there at Toshiba Plaza. You guys can watch the madness there. There was so many people. We watched the game all around Vegas, or all around T-Mobile, I should say. We were inside New York at their Center Bar, where we watched a half a period. Then we watched quite a bit outside at the Brooklyn Bridge area, outside of Tom's out there, right outside New York. And then we watched some of it outside at Beer House out there in the park area. And it was crazy. I've never seen so many people. And I've been on the strip for New Year's Eve. I've been on the strip for July 4th. I've been on the strip for the Formula One little test run that they did a few months back out there at Caesar's Palace. I've never seen this many people in Vegas before. It was nuts. And everybody was partying. You would never know in the rest of the world that it was just a Tuesday, you know. It was nuts. It was nuts. Everybody had such a great time, us included. I mean, we were out there from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon out there at Toshiba Plaza, all the way through, after 8 p.m. when they won, celebrating with everybody out there. It was really, really cool. And I'll tell you, we were exhausted. The heat, when you're out there just drinking and partying in the sun all day. I was reminded this morning where I didn't have a full headache, but a slight one. I didn't drink enough water yesterday, so I've been making sure to hydrate today, catch up on the water from yesterday because it was so hot. But I tell you, even if you were drinking water out there, it was so hot, you're sweating so much that as you're drinking it, you're perspiring it. So make sure to stay hydrated. I had a long sleeve, dry fit shirt. I did see a lot of people out there. Obviously, well, I'm not going to say obviously tourists, but a lot of people with sunburns out there yesterday afternoon just from being out there in the sun all day long. If you've been out by Toshiba Plaza, you'll know there's not much shade. They have a few trees, but they're not very big yet. They haven't fully matured yet. You see little crowds of people around the trees out there. But so you're just out there exposed. So remember, wear sunscreen, wear a long sleeve, like a dry fit type thin light shirt if you can. Or definitely, like I said, definitely wear sunscreen because it's hot out here. All right, so Vegas won the Stanley Cup. That's a big news. You guys all know about that. It was absolutely nuts. We went down there for the night, stayed at New York, which was really cool. We had a lot of fun. But now we're back home. Business as usual. Let's get to it for you guys. What's going on? So the iHeart Music or Radio Music Festival dates have been announced. That's going to be September 22nd and 23rd. The full lineup is not out just yet. They're still working on it, but the dates are announced, and that's the iHeart Radio Music Festival. I've been to music festivals here in Vegas before. I've been fortunate enough to go to the Billboard Music Awards a few years ago, and it's an absolutely amazing time. If you guys are going to be here in town, again, that's September 22nd and 23rd here in Vegas. So this is something kind of funky. If you guys have been downtown, you hear me talk about downtown East Fremont Street, Arts District down there. El Cortez many years ago was kind of known to be like a greasy spot, right? Greasy, I stole that from Trailer Park Boys, one of my favorite shows. Bubbles always calls people greasy. So that was a greasy spot back in the day. And it's cleaned up. The El Cortez is really, really nice. And they're doing even more to appeal to a more diverse and younger crowd. They have a Barbie themed suite that they just unveiled. Check out their social media, check out their website. They've been promoting it. Again, they're just trying to be cool now. And as East Fremont area is kind of building up around them, you've got the Container Park, you've got restaurants like Therapy, Lei Tai that's been there forever. You've got a lot of things going on down there. So they're wanting to make sure that they capture some of that traffic. So like I said, they've announced the Barbie themed suite that they have. So Mirage is jumping into the Formula One action. They've got VIP packages that they're going to be selling for their grandstand. So their grandstand is supposed to be where the volcano currently sits. So the plan is to tear down the volcano, and they've got to move fast because November's right around the corner, and we're in the middle of June right now. We were just down there last week and saw the Mirage or the volcano show outside of the Mirage. So it's up and running right now. As of today, as of right now, it is up and running. But it's supposed to be torn down and they're going to replace it with bleachers. So the rumor is, and this is from an employee that's been working at the Mirage for like 20 something years. She's been working there. She told me that the volcano is going to be torn down. And again, this is not speculation. The volcano is going to be torn down before November to be replaced with bleachers for Formula One. So that's going to happen there. Not sure what they're going to do after Formula One, but they're going to stay open through Super Bowl of 2024. So February 2024, around the 3rd, 4th, somewhere, around that first weekend in February, whenever Super Bowl is, they will be open. And then they're going to shut down, completely shut down for the renovation. They're putting up a guitar-shaped hotel where the volcano sits. So that's just going to be empty from November through February. There's just going to be nothing there. And then after Super Bowl, Mirage is completely shutting down and will be completely shut down for the renovation that's supposed to take 2 years for the renovation to completely remodel and change over to Hard Rock, and then they will reopen. So that was the word as of Monday. So I had dinner with my friend on Monday that works at Mirage, and that's the inside scoops right there. So if you love the Mirage as much as we do, we love the pool. The rooms are older, but they're nice and big. And who can ever not love the lobby with the massive fish tank? I mean, it's iconic. It's been in Vegas Vacation, several other movies over the years. It's iconic. So pop in and have a look because, like I said, November, the volcano will be bleachers. Not sure when that's going to start, but they got to get on it. And then it's going to completely shut down after Super Bowl, February 2024. Mirage is gone forever. And that's the news as of this past Monday. All right, let's see. Guy Fieri has a chicken place open up at Caesars. I feel like Guy Fieri, Bobby Flay, and Gordon Ramsay are taking over Las Vegas. Oh, and Buddy V are taking over Las Vegas. Yet another Guy Fieri spot has opened. This is over at Caesars Palace. It's called The Chicken Guy. I haven't been there just yet, because they just announced their opening, and there's so much places to eat down there on the strip, and I'm not a fast food chicken person, so I wouldn't look out for that kind of place. But it's open, and like I said, it seems like everywhere you look, all the different properties, you got Buddy V, something related to Buddy V. You've got Bobby Flay, you've got Guy Fieri, and then you've got a Gordon Ramsay something. Like everywhere you look, they're taking over Vegas. But they must be doing well. And I've eaten at many of these restaurants that I just mentioned. Some of them I really like, some of them I don't care for, but they're always busy. So if that's on your list, you don't have to go far to find one of those guys' restaurants. Let's see. So, I did see a report earlier that the city council here approved some kind of agreement with the Oakland A's for the ballpark. I haven't verified that because I haven't seen it myself. It was something, I think somebody commented on one of the videos, one of the lives from yesterday, that the city council approved an agreement with the Oakland A's to move forward with the ballpark over there at Tropicana, or perhaps another site. So not 100% on that. Stay tuned, though. I will post as soon as I find out today. I'll put something up on our Instagram. That's Knife Island Connection, if that in fact is true. Or I'll put something up on here for you guys. But if you guys know, drop it in the comments right now, because we just got home from the strip about a half hour ago, and I saw, like I said, I saw a comment on one of our videos about that. So, and I do apologize for not shaving because I was too busy partying in Vegas yesterday. All right, so let's get to the events. What's going on this coming weekend in Vegas? So all the Vegas DJs are in action. Everybody's here in action. Probably have a lot of people that will stay here through the week or weekend that came in for Stanley Cup, because those tickets weren't cheap. So if you were going to come to Vegas and pay $1,500 for one ticket, you probably have enough money to just take the whole week off if you even work. If you're not the boss, and just stay in Vegas. So if you're looking for Vegas DJs, now this is pools, nightclubs like Marquee, Dre's. You've got the party pool over at Resorts World. You've got Wet Republic, the Go Pool at Flamingo, all in full party mode. DJs everywhere. Now all of the pools have DJs and all of that going on. So do your research on what you're looking for. If you're looking to come in and have a Vegas pool party experience, make sure you check out, that property, that they have a pool that's going to suit your needs, because they're not all party pools. Like Bellagio, for example, you're not going to find a DJ at the pools at Bellagio and a big party happening. That's more of a chill, mellow pool. Same with like Caesars Palace. But then you go to Flamingo across the street, and the Go Pool is a massive party happening there. And they start at 9 a.m., guys. So do your research on that. But everybody's in action. Nightclubs, day clubs, after parties, everything full swing here in Vegas. Saturday at Area 15, we've got the Radiance Wellness and Music Festival. So I'm kind of curious if any of you guys are coming for that. Definitely comment. What is a wellness and music? Is it like tantric music? Is it? I don't understand exactly what they're doing there, but it's Area 15. And they have all kinds of stuff going on over there. I love Area 15. Highly recommend. If you're in town, jump in a lift or drive over there. It's really close to the Strip. It's actually just on the other side of the 15 expressway there. So Las Vegas Boulevard here, you've got the highway going here parallel, and then Area 15 is right on the other side. So really short ride. It is free to get into Area 15.
and see everything, selfie. They have a big art exhibit outside, 100% free. The only thing that you pay for is for the activities inside. So if you want to ride the zip line, for example, inside Area 15, you have to pay for that. You don't pay for anything at the door to go in. They have a cool bar. If you just want to go in and be at Area 15, have a couple great cocktails, you can go to Oddwood Bar, which is kind of not in the center, it's kind of a little bit further back. And just be in Area 15, and you can see everything visually. It's stimulating, and then there's the music and so much stuff going on in there. Definitely worth checking it out next time you're in town. So let's see. We've got a Fremont Street free concert happening down there. That's going to be Soulja Boy. If you guys remember from way back, Soulja Boy still doing his thing. Good for him. Good for him. Still doing his thing, making music, performing. He's going to be down at Fremont Street doing a free concert this weekend. So Fremont Street Experience actually has their own website and their own social media where they announce all of this stuff also. So hit them up if you're looking at going down there. You know, some people want to go check out Fremont Street. I've had comments from people that say that they went down there during the day and it was kind of nice being able to walk around and go to the different casinos and, you know, eat and just kind of be around the Fremont Street Experience area, but that they absolutely hated it at night because it does get so crowded and they're not a big crowd person. So that's pretty much how Fremont Street is. And these free concerts, it's full down there, guys. It is busy. And they do have 3 stages down there. And in the evening or all day long, they've got music happening at all of the stages. So if you're not a big crowd person, I would recommend going in maybe late afternoon into early evening. So at least you can see the transition from afternoon to evening, see the Viva Vision light show and all of that stuff, and then get out of there because as it gets later, it just gets more crowded down there. So if that's not your thing, like I said, you definitely go check it out. I would say late afternoon into early evening and then get out of there before it gets too crazy for you. Henderson Pride Festival is going to be on Saturday, and that's going to be over at Sunset Park. That's probably more for the locals, or if you guys are coming into town for that, that's going to be Saturday at Sunset Park, which isn't too far from the Strip if you're going to do a Lyft or I shouldn't say Lyft, just any type of ride share. I don't prefer one over the other. That's why. So if it's a short ride share or taxi from the Strip down there to Sunset Park, which is a really big park down there. So that's going to be this coming Saturday. Let's see, Sunday, the Aviators are going to be in town versus the Reno Aces. That's going to be over at the Las Vegas ballpark, which is a beautiful ballpark, guys. They just opened, I want to say less than 5 years they've been open. I've been out there a couple times for both for baseball games, and then we were out there for Enchant over Christmas a couple years ago. It's a beautiful spot, and it's right there near Red Rock Resort. I say near, it's across the street from Red Rock Hotel and Casino out there, and in the downtown Summerlin area. So really great part of town. Check out a ball game, get some dinner, or do dinner and a ball game. Maybe do some gambling over at Red Rock. There's a lot of different options over there. It's a great little part of town out there in Summerlin. So Saturday, you've got the Juneteenth Festival happening at World Market. World Market, that's down by the North Outlet Mall. That's going to be down in that area over there. So that's going to be on Saturday as well. The Juneteenth Festival, that's going to be at the World Market. You've got Usher coming to town this weekend. Usher comes here a lot. He likes Vegas. I can tell he likes Vegas, and Vegas likes him. You know, people come out and show up for his shows. That's going to be Friday and Saturday. This coming Friday and Saturday, Usher is going to be at the Dolby Theater. Now, that's the one that's over at Park MGM. So that theater right there is a great music venue. I've been there before. My wife went over there, saw Bruno Mars, said it's an absolutely great venue for music. That's in Park MGM. A couple things to note about this, though. So the Dolby Theater, this particular event, they have restrictions on whether you can have a phone in there, the size of your purse or bag that you're going to carry and be able to go in. So make sure you check the event information, not Park MGM, because Dolby Theater, whatever event or musician is happening at the Dolby Theater, they manage that entire process themselves. So it's not Park MGM saying you can't have a phone in the Dolby Theater. That would be Usher's team or Bruno Mars' team saying they don't want anybody to have cell phones in there. So, but some of them do allow it. So, like I saw Cher, and Cher it encouraged people to take video and post on social media. So some of them encourage it, some of them say absolutely not. So do your research with the event. So I would come if you're going to see Usher, wherever you bought your tickets, see event information there. And Park MGM is 100% non-smoking. So if you're a smoker and you're thinking about getting there early, you want to smoke cigarette before you go into the show, you're going to have to do that outside. They do have designated smoking areas outside of the property, but it is 100% non-smoking. And hey, folks, I don't care if anybody smokes or doesn't smoke. I smoked for many years and love it. I don't mind people smoking. Some people feel very strongly about Park MGM. Somebody even said, I'll never set foot in that casino ever again, which I think is kind of ridiculous. Just go to another place or smoke outside. I mean, it's a very nice property. So I go to plenty of properties where people smoke in them and have no problem with people smoking. So just be aware of that over there at Park MGM. Let's see, what else do we have? Who's this? Kelsey Ballerini. So Kelsey Ballerina is going to be on Saturday at Virgin. And I'll tell you guys, Virgin is struggling. They are struggling. Now, one rumor that I heard, now, I'm not in casino operations just because of our television show, Ninth Island Connection. We had just happened to know a lot of people that work in that industry, and they share stuff with us. So the rumor about Virgin's struggles is that the Mohegan Sun that operates the casino and whoever owns Virgin and operates the property, they don't like each other, and they have a hard time promoting each other and coming together to really promote the property as a whole. The casino people, the Mohegan Sun band, their interest is solely in getting people in there to gamble. So they promote the casino, and that's where their efforts are. Whereas the Virgin, the hotel, they want people to come and stay and pay for the hotel. Obviously, they're in business of operating a hotel, but they're struggling. So maybe a good opportunity if you've never been there to get some cheap hotel rooms. I don't know. So that's just food for thought there if you guys have never been there. Personally, I think that the property is beautiful. It's small, but it's an absolutely beautiful property. Let's see. We've got Keith Urban is going to be at the Backed Theater. That's going to be on Friday and Saturday. Now, the Backed Theater, that used to be the Zappos Theater inside of Planet Hollywood. The Miracle Mile shops there. It's at Planet Hollywood property. That's a great venue for music. I've seen many shows there. Barry Manilow still doing his thing down at Westgate. He's going to be out there Friday, Saturday. Let's see. Erykah Badu. She hasn't been in town in a long time, but Erykah Badu is going to be over at Mandalay Bay Beach. That's going to be on Saturday. Now, Mandalay Bay Beach, that's the Mandalay Bay pool area. So don't get confused. There's not a separate beach that's hidden. But if you've been to the pool at Mandalay Bay, you know they do have that wave pool, that beach side of the pool. They've also got a lazy river, and they've got several other pools that you could just chill at. But she's going to be over there on Saturday. And then, lastly, but not least, you've got Three Doors Down is going to be over at the Palms. That's off strip also. That's out there by the Rio. Palms is a beautiful property. They don't do a lot of business because of where they are, honestly, because it is a beautiful property. They have great food or great dining, great gaming. It's newly remodeled. The service is fantastic. It's just really location for them. A lot of people, majority of people that come down here just walk the strip, or you stay downtown and you just walk around downtown. So it is a little bit extra effort to get over to the Palms. And that's it. So that's going to be Three Doors Down on Saturday. All right, guys, that's a wrap for this one. Kept it just under 25 minutes. Check out the other videos from yesterday so that you can see the party that happened down at Toshiba Plaza outside of T-Mobile Arena. It was madness. It was so much fun down there. Appreciate you guys, every one of you that decided to pop in here, check out this live, that watch our videos, watch our television show. We appreciate everything, all of the support, you guys. You know that. I say it all the time. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.